history. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it comes...
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson.
And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. The Steelers at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now, he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They run with Washington. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
So he stopped for no gain, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is caught.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Harris running straight ahead. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Harris diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They hand this off to Harris. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent to no gain.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris
with another touchdown, number 24. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. Oh, look at the juke.
And how about the burst here to begin the drive? Another big gain on the ground. This one good for 17 more.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Fighting to stay upright.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On the give, this is Harris. And able to to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Pickett sets up play action. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off play action, Pickett.
And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They run with Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
Boswell's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Pickett now from the gun here.
He finds his man Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
The Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, it's Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Touchdown!
Calvin Austin.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will add to their... The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. They run with Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to have a Steeler.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Titans and the Lions on EA.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 3rd down, here's Spears.
Bust through the tackle.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Titans at 5-10 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
The Spears with another carry.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. And here's a give to Spears.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Hand off to Spears.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tajay Spears, his 7th run.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Spears on 2nd down.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And now a run with Spears.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Spears.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Out of the gun, a give to Spears.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Second and 9 now. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Tajay Spears.
He scored on the ground and through the air. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They're going to look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
3rd and 12. Here's a run by Spears.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Lions will take over.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
There, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So, Charles,
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Spears.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to Spears.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession.
Good day for now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out.
Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll keep it on the ground. Spears.
And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
They'll try the left side. Spears. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeout.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
And they take a knee.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 95 yards.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Eagles hit 11-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Down to the 10. This is Smith with a grab. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Once again, it's Swift. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. On 1st down, Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will be out of bounds with a 1st down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, he's got it. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, Swift.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. And it on the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now, hang on here because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Open man has got it, the tight end. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown of the game, number 6. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going deep for Brown.
It got his man complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
20. 5. Touchdown. Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
47. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Fighting through pressure, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker.
It's Week 17 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cards and the 49ers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The Cardinals had 6 and 9 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we hope.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Murray.
And that's going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball is coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Murray going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Murray connects with Moore here.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Off the option, here's Murray running left.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Murray now to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for our Cardinals. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. And they'll run.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the 49ers set.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, here's Murray.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, Nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Murray again. That's once again complete to Chark. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. DJ Chark. After try forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 24-21, a minute 50 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
To throw is Murray. And his throw is incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw, Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Here's 2nd down. Now Murray. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
To throw is Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Purdy to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Throwing, Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And this one will be brought back to the 20.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th.
It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. There are few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Ravens and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to take this one back to the third. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. Touch. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be fourth down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try.
Tucker's kick is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On third down, Jackson. He's able to find Wallace. Shrugs him off. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now, they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
There he goes up the right sideline.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Henry up the middle.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes,
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
2 yards on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry.
Taken down at the 42.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson, options out left. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. To throw is Jackson.
That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. They go play action now. Jackson got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Throw caught by Flowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play action. Now Jackson.
Got his target. That's Kohler. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to... conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
This is 1st and 10.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Got his man there. It's Wallace, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Jackson.
Throw left side, complete. That's Andrews.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Jackson, option right.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Throwing. Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to tie things up in the final minute. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now Jackson.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Jackson.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Well, they had one final chance here on the kick return, but no.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Bills and the Rams coming up next.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they have certainly got it rolling of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 16 carries, 102 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because Some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
Touchdown, Rams!
Tutu Atwell.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Back to throw here. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like...
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Gregory Rousseau.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Hines now on the return.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
A handoff running left is Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play?
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got Atwell. That's complete.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Personal foul. Base mask. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we...
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. Allen to throw as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that one goes incomplete on the... So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 6. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. He's back to throw. And got his man complete. There he goes again. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now it's the Bills' turn, trailing by a point, 46 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Allen.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Now Allen.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Allen.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Buffalo, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll...
They begin the drive with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 24 carries, 85 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. They're on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Brock. They go play action here on first down.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it.
A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The Broncos at 9-6 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Second down and 6 now. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 28. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A give to Williams, running right. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second down and 8.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front.
Back to throw now on first down.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring him second down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 5. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And a lead. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The pass there complete to Sutton, and they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On play action, they'll throw.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
And they will finally stop him as he's down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
There on the stop, it's Neil Farrell.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 3.
They run it again with Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now back to throw.
Got his man, it's Dulcich.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for 28 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
And just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. On 2nd down, Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever kicked.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. He's back to throw.
Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver.
They'll look to throw.
Pass complete. It's Adams.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll look to throw.
Connecting with Renfro.
And running with power here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw.
Able to connect with Jacobs. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
Back to throw.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding.